kid over there, my daughter over there. Those are my motivation, you know. I want to make them proud. I want to make them proud.
When you guys first got this fight, what was the first thing Henry?
Non-stop, go, 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 go. I can't let him breathe. I can't let him get no timeout. The only timeout he's gonna get is like that 1 minute to give him.
Is that also going to be for you like a telephone booth if it goes your way? Like
I have to make it a telephone booth. It has to be a telephone booth because if I stand on the outside, it's not gonna be good for me.
Chris, I know you get to step in, but could this possibly be your last opportunity to become champion?
Yeah, bro, I said that earlier. If you came sooner, yeah, man, this could be my very last opportunity, man. And I have to make the best out of it. I have to make it work.
Is there anybody in the division that you have your eye on that I would like to fight that guy in the future if you could?
Nah, man, I don't think like that. I like fighting. It doesn't matter who it is. If you throw him in there, I'm fighting him. I don't care. You put my grandpa, if he was still alive, I'll fuck him up too.
Hey Chris, any thoughts on Fury versus Klitschko?
Actually, I'm looking forward to seeing that fight, and I got Fury on that fight.
What were your thoughts on the first fight?
I thought Fury fought the perfect fight. I was amazed that Klitschko seemed like to be lost in the inside. Like he's hugging, the other guy's hugging him. He's like, oh, what do I do? Throw some punches, fucker. So yeah, I was more surprised by what Klitschko couldn't do.
Do you think that was something that Fury did, or is just Klitschko just going at the end of his career and he slowed down a lot?
No, it has nothing to do with him slowing down because it's not about him slowing down. It's the fact that he doesn't know how to fight in the inside. Plain and simple, he doesn't know what to do on the inside. He's so used to being the bigger man and being in the outside and jabbing the shit out of somebody. Now somebody was jabbing him. Now somebody was grabbing him. And he's like, ugh.
But do you think that's something that really he can't learn? I mean, he's been in the game for so long.
You got to learn a little something. You got to learn a little tricks of the trade. And, you know, I got to say, if Emmanuel was still around, rest in peace, man, he would have been on Klitschko's ass. He would have been yelling at him. Personally, I think that Jonathan Banks is just too passive for him in the corner. He's just too like, you know what, you need to do this. Hell, man, you got to get in his butt, man. Emmanuel did that. Emmanuel get in his butt, so...
So you can't have too much respect, essentially.
No, exactly. You can't have too much respect at all. Period. And it's boxing, man. You can't respect him till the bell's rung. After the bell's rung, I'll give you a hug or give you a kiss or let's share a beer. But while we're fighting, I don't respect you. I have to eat.
Does that work for you with the trainers when does Henry need to yell at you and get in your face, or what works best for Chris Arreola?
Sometimes you do have to do that. Sometimes you do have to yell at him. Sometimes you do have to get in my butt. And that's the way it is, man. But if he slaps me, I'm fucking him up.
Hey Chris, who's the best heavyweight right now? In your eyes?
In my eyes, honestly, I gotta give it to Fury. Fury and Klitschko, they're still the best out there. Klitschko's one of the best one out there, regardless, hands down. You know, even though I still got Fury winning, Klitschko's still one of the top ones out there. And Anthony Joshua's another one that's coming up, man.
That was my next question.
He throws very, very nice combination, very good punches, and he looks like a boxer and he works hard. But we're gonna see this Saturday, see what kind of fight he has in him.
Chris, any regrets in your career, man? You've had opportunities, you've won big fights. Any regrets at all? Nah,
man.
At the end of the day, will you be comfortable with what you've done?
You know what? You can't have no regrets, man. At the end of the day, I did it my way. I did the things the way I wanted to do it. You know, was they right? Fuck no, they weren't right. But that's the way I did it. That's the way I am. I can't take no regrets.
Chris, what comes after boxing? You're a funny guy. Stand-up comedian?
Nah, you know what? I'm still not thinking about what's coming after boxing because I'm thinking about what's coming after I win this title. That's what I'm thinking about.
What's your take on the Canelo vacating the middleweight title?
It's a money thing, man, and you gotta respect the man for doing that. But at the end of the day, if you say he's gonna fight someone like Pacquiao, I was like, what? Don't fight that little guy? Come on now. You know, it's business, man. You have to do that. You have to do whatever you have to do to optimize your thing. You can't have a division on the WBC telling you better take this fight. You know, you can't. So it's Canelo. So he'll find a way.
What kind of styles do you have to implement into your game plan against the champion? Wow.
Honestly, I have to come in like kind of like a Tyson kind of style, but I ain't no Tyson, so
Right.
I gotta move my head. I gotta make sure that I make him know that he's in a fight. I gotta hit his arms. I gotta hit his waist. I gotta hit his body. Gotta hit everything and anything I could hit.
Is it because he has a frail body, like a really tall, skinny guy?
Nah, it's not because of that. It's just because he has to know that he's in a fight.
Right.
Plain and simple. He has to know that he has a live body in front of him. It has nothing to do about his frail body. It has nothing to do with that. I just gotta make sure that he knows that if he throws something, something's gonna come back. I can't let him get comfortable.
What weight will you be coming in?
Honestly, I have no idea, man. The main thing is right now, man, I feel great.
Right.
I'm working, I'm grinding. Every day is just getting better. And the thing is, I have to be ready to go 12 rounds.
You want to San Diego again? Is that necessary for you to? Is that the place where you like to feel the best, or?
Anywhere that I'm away from home is good for me. Excuse me. Because I'm not getting away from my friends. We're getting away from myself, from my comfort zone. I just got to get away from my comfort zone. Because it's about 5-6 miles from my house to the gym. And in those 5-6 miles, I could find an excuse. I could, like I said, oh, my tire needs some air. You know what? I need some bananas. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Oh, that's too late. I'm going home. You know what I mean? So that's my problem. My problem is me.
Chris, do you see this as a rocky moment if you win the fight?
Per se, I don't necessarily see it as my rocky moment. I see it as a defining moment for me. I don't want to say rocky. That's a little too cliche. But yeah, it's my moment. Plain and simple. It's a culminating moment.
What do you think of going to Alabama for the title?
I'm glad. I'm going to Alabama. Like I said, ain't nobody gonna be asking me for tickets. Ain't nobody gonna want to have interviews with me. Ain't nobody gonna give a crap about me. I'll be able to walk around the street and people are like, "Man, that's a big Mexican." They ain't gonna say, "Is that Chris Arreola?" Nah, they're just gonna be like, "Oh shit, it's a big Mexican." That's it.
What did they do?
You can get a decision in his backyard, or do you have to go for a knockout?
Plain and simple, I just gotta win every round. Take every fight. Gotta take the fight every round, one round at a time. Win a round, win a round, win a round. Plain and simple. And if they don't give me a decision, it's all right. I know what I have to do. I know what kind of fight I am. I know the kind of fight I have to bring to Deontay WIlder. And I gotta keep him in his heels as much as I can.
Have you fought in hostile territory before, Chris? I can't really remember a time you went to somebody else.
No, actually, no. I can't remember the last time I fought in a hostile territory. And at the end of the day, they can't come in and help him, so I don't care. They could cheer all they want for Wilder. They could boo me all they want. I don't care. They're not coming in the ring.
What's your thoughts on Povetkin's failing the drug test?
That's kind of... At one point, what he was taking was legal, but he knew that it was illegal, so... At the end of the day, you're playing with someone's life. Because we're in boxing business and you're playing with someone's life. And that is a performance enhancer compared to marijuana.
Do you think this is going to be Deontay's toughest fight to date?
I have to make it his toughest fight. It's not about do I think it is. I have to make it. I have to make him know that he's gonna fight.